you Scotch lovers out there. Welcome to another Scotch for Dummies review. This evening we're going to review Tomatin 12. We had already reviewed this once before. Video was horrible. We decided to do it again, and one of our reviewers had said he's really fond of this distillery, so we're going to give this one a fair shake this time and hopefully put a better video up. So a little bit about Tomatin. Built in the 1890s. And at one point in time was the largest distillery in Scotland. I think they had like 23 stills running. But you know, over the years they've gone through some hard times, the war years, grain shortages, stuff like that, and they're currently owned by some Japanese investors, two different companies, I believe. But regardless, I don't know. Is that how they pronounce it? I don't know.
They like their whiskey too.
They do.
It's a Highland.
Whiskey's a good thing.
It's kind of right. Yeah, it's a Highland. It's right on the edge of the Speyside region, but still considered a Highland. So let's give this thing a pour. Let's see what we got going with it.
I think I paid $40.
Yep, $40 for that
So
bottle.
inexpensive bottle.
Not bad.
They also produce an 18 and a 25, so 12, 18, and 25 with some scattered special bottlings in there. You know, some of the crazy things they might want to try to do, but
this is their base.
Yeah, this is their base label, 12-year Tomatin.
So we do we know what kind of aging? It's just probably
Sherry oak.
It is sherry.
It is sherry oak, yes. Yeah. Sherry.
For the whole time or finish.
Both bottles go
Andrew,
down.
right?
Never got the finish. This one I just
man.
Yep.
All right,
That's
so
unusual. They almost never do
I
that.
know, right?
not dark, not light. I mean, it's kind of middle of the road as far as
It's a little
color.
light. Not bad.
Wow, look at those legs, though. I mean, it looks a little viscous.
What's the proof on this?
What is the
I don't
proof
know.
on that? So,
86 proof, 43% alcohol. Pretty standard.
got some good legs. We, I believe one of our viewers, subscribers, Corey, is the one that is really high on the Tomatins. And then some colleagues that do some reviews just tweeted out that they scored 4 bottles of Tomatin 18 for $39 a piece. I wish we could score one of those.
Yeah.
Scotch
That'd be nice.
Dummies. Talk to you guys.
Who? Hey, you can send us one. You know, you can't drink 4 of them.
Right, exactly.
From one dummy to the other. Share the love. Yeah.
A little bit of the sulfury rubber.
It's not. You know what? It's not that bad in the nose as far as the alcohol is light. I thought it was strong at first, then it goes quick.
Yeah. Reminds me of a Macallan a little bit.
Yeah.
Not
Nutty.
as strong.
I get a lot of the sweet. I don't know if that's just me tonight, but
You're extra sweet tonight, Sean.
I guess so, man. I don't know. That's what I'm leaning towards.
It smells green. Is that all right to say?
Green?
Like
Yeah.
a grassy green,
Yeah,
a little bit
A little
maybe.
bit.
I
Yeah,
don't
there's a
know.
little bit of green in there. I do smell the sulfur. The rubber.
I get sulfur. I get a little bit of butterscotch, caramely.
Yeah, that kind of not the butter part of it, just the Scotch part of it. Sorry.
I'm gonna ban you.
I know it.
Scotch 3 dummies now.
Yeah.
The one with the hat, like the red shirt. And
Oh
dark
boy.
See, he didn't wear a hat.
I
See,
know.
He's got these nice Scotch for
This
dummies hats.
was Christmas present.
Yeah,
was.
check those
Really
out.
nice.
I forgot to wear mine.
The
Sorry.
guy that told
I
us
still-
to all wear them tonight.
Forgot to wear it.
Yeah.
Gearing up for that first official tasting that we all go to as a group and
Ah,
knocks them out. What do you guys think, man? What do you got here?
It's clean.
I-
I don't taste the sulfur. It's a little on the nose.
It's very smooth.
It's not hot.
so
I get a little tarty. I mean, tart.
I think our first
Yeah.
review, this is what, probably 6 months ago, maybe longer. We first did this,
Mm-hmm.
whatever, and that was, I think we scored it low. It tastes pretty good, actually. I don't think it's that bad.
Yeah, I'm gonna have to revise my original.
I think so.
I'm not sure what I got there.
You know what? This is not bad.
I'm not going to say there was a lot of alcohol burn or heat, but there was a lot of alcohol flavor for me.
it's
this
not.
is that-
It's
it's
not
really
complex.
nutty.
I was just going to say, I like to say nutmeg, but maybe it's not nutmeg. It's something, there's definitely a, not hazelnut, but there's definitely the after nut taste in there.
And this is definitely some kind of like almond or
Yeah, there
or,
you go. Almond. All right, I'll
Yeah.
buy that.
Yeah, almond, sweet almond, a bit of butterscotch meets
Sure.
I'll go grass, I guess.
The sulfury smell
Sulfur.
is diminishing to me. It's going down a little bit. My nose is probably getting a
Let me
little
get some
bit
water on this guy and see what happens.
That's probably a good idea.
numb.
I don't get a whole lot of big flavors that jump
No.
right out though. I mean, it's a smooth Scotch, but I don't get any I don't get any off
Wow,
flavors,
that's
but I
okay.
don't get anything that's like, a standout flavor either.
Yeah, I see. I don't get. There's no smoke. There's no peat. There's no
Good job on that.
any medicine, salt, brine. None of those are coming out.
No.
It as you would expect, being a Highland.
I've got some nuts.
It's
and
pretty
grass.
true to region.
Smooth and light is what
Yeah,
I'm.
I get
It is
that-
light.
that-
The water really opens it up in the nose a little bit more.
that-
A little deeper butter smell
now,
to me.
Yeah, now I'm not smelling the rubber.
Yeah.
Right.
I don't. It may just cleared out. It does bring up more butterscotch and butter into it.
I can open it up a little bit. Curious. I hope it holds.
So
That
this is-
water.
You know, let's go around the horn. Let's get that going.
Yeah.
You want to get started?
Talk to us, Goose.
All right, so this is a clean entry Scotch. It is not not particularly complex. It is not normally what I prefer, but it is a very neutral. That's probably a good word. It's a good neutral Scotch. It doesn't have too many of any peripheral tastes.
Not a whole lot going on.
Not a lot going on. It's not
Not a
complex.
lot of
Good
complexity.
price.
$40.
40
isn't
bucks.
that bad.
Although I'd like to get the 18 for 40 bucks. I'm just saying.
It's a 1.5, 2 for me. So I'm trying to think if it's worth 2. It's probably a 1.5. So it's not one that I dislike. This is a great opening Scotch. It's a
Sure,
good flavor palate,
It's gonna taste like what you
Builder,
want Scotch to taste
but
like.
it's not something that I would
It's a Highland.
seek after and seek out. So I'm going to give it a 1.5,
Okay.
give or take.
It's a Highland 12 year for $40, right? That's enough for to say, well,
So it is
it's
the
worth
same,
it's
right.
worth a try for 12 years. It's my first review I didn't like it as much, but I'll tell you on the nose, it's subtle, it's not bad. Butterscotch, we named all the flavors earlier. Drop of water goes a long way. I think that the taste to me is when it first hits, it's nice, it's smooth. The alcohol is not that bad. Not very, I agree, not very complex, but I like it. The only thing I will say is the almond piece, nut, whatever that is, the back, right? It stays. The lingering stays for me. It doesn't go away. So
I
still
think that's
got
interesting. That's
It's a
character to
nut
me.
finish, yeah.
The finish is a little longer, and I would like it. So I'm gonna give it. I actually don't mind. I'm gonna give it a 2.
Wowzer! All right.
Okay.
Top.
I think it's a good representative Highland. I mean, to me, Highlands are very mild flavored scotches. There's nothing off-putting about them. They're very, I don't want to say like run-of-the-mill or anything like that, but they're made to be very non-offensive, I guess. There's not a lot of peat. There's not a lot of like crazy
they're not
flavors
reaching
going
for the
on.
corners.
I'm not offensive in this one.
Well, they're not
Nice
going
job,
crazy.
boys. It's not offensive.
I piss 'em
But
off.
that's the thing. Like, I mean, there's nothing. It's a smooth drinking Scotch, but it's nothing. That's oh my god, this is unbelievably good. But there's nothing that's like I
Right.
don't think I ever want to
Middle
drink this
road.
again. Yeah. I mean, it's a good glass if you're just sitting around, or if you've got people that have never had Scotch before and want to try something. This isn't going to scare them off. It's not smoky. It's not crazy. It's not.
Yeah.
and for
Although I
40
think there's a
bucks,
lot better entry first timers than this one.
Okay.
But I agree. It's kind of
I don't know,
not
man.
bad.
I mean,
What do you got?
I'm going to give it a 1.5. I
Right.
think it's a good, entry Scotch.
All right. So I think being last, it helped. It changed my review a little bit, and I say it because I'm while they're talking, I'm reading the bottle a little bit. Finished off in Spanish sherry. I read the notes, the aroma and the palate notes that it says you're supposed to get, and I'm like, you know what? I got all those. I mean, and maybe it's after the fact I've tasted, so I read this and it's set in my brain. But at first I was thinking this is a 1.5 to me because honestly I just tasted a lot of alcohol. Not burn and not offensive, but it was just not.
Flavor.
I wasn't
That
feeling
was
a
the
lot of flavor.
primary.
Right.
It was the prime. But put some water on it, kept swirling around. That last nose I took while you were still talking I really got that butterscotch, and I was like, oh, there you are. You've been high. You know, I caught hints of you before, but now there you are in full.
There you are.
And that last taste I took right before it got to me, I was like, now I'm getting what I wanted out of it. Now I'm starting to get a little bit of that flavor. So I'm going to give it a 2. It is middle of the road Highland. You're right about that.
Yeah.
And
not bad.
No, not bad
I don't
at all.
have any problem with the scotch at all.
I want to completely dissolve on rocks. Kind of
Yeah, I would
much
not
more water
put
in there,
rocks in this
completely
guy.
dissolve.
Yeah.
Uh-uh.
I
think
definitely want
A
to
drop of
go
water goes a long way.
and learn more
It did
about
like
it.
open it
I
up.
want to try the 18. Who knows? Maybe we get lucky someday and scratch a
I'm
25 out of
interested.
it. But
Yeah, I'd be interested.
you know, from their history, being one of the largest distilleries in Scotland over
Gotta
the
give it
years,
respect.
you got to try them. You want to dig into them more. So I got a 2. We got
So it's
2.5 and 2 2s, right?
yep.
Yep.
So
So
1.75.
There you go.
So 175 on Tomatin 12. We're looking for the 18s. If anybody's got a bottle they can spare. out
Spare
there.
bottles are always welcome.
I heard some dummies have some.
Yeah.
Better than these dummies.
Look at those other dummies have some.
All
But cilantro guys,
Cilantro.
175.
Thanks for watching. Please comment.
Thanks for watching. Get involved in the conversation. Comment.